Hello everyone, welcome to the course of Internet of Things, in short IoT. In today's class, we are going to learn one of the communication protocol called MQTT. First of all, what is this MQTT? MQTT stands for Message Queuing Telemetry Transport. Now, this particular MQTT protocol is a lightweight machine-to-machine protocols, and it allows or it follows publisher and subscriber model. Okay, so one end there will be a publisher and the other end there will be a subscriber. In between there will be an MQTT protocol which is acting as a broker. I will take few examples and I will try to clarify how this MQTT protocol will be a broker between a publisher and a subscriber. Now let's see the first application. So see this particular publisher. So let's see the first segment, what you see, it's a hardware which is considered as a publisher, and whatever this particular hardware transmit the data, that transmitted data will be handled by the MQTT broker. So this particular cloud, what you see over here, is acting as an MQTT protocol which acts as a broker, and this particular broker first takes the data from the publisher and then give it to the subscribers. Now the subscriber here can be a PC, mobile or any other IoT device. Now this publisher does not know who the subscriber is, and this particular subscriber does not know from where the data they are getting. So the subscriber does not know who is the publisher, and the publisher does not know whom they are giving that particular service. So MQTT is the medium or the broker or a in between protocol which makes or helps the data to be transferred between the publisher and the subscriber. So this is how a basic MQTT protocol looks. Coming to the applications, let's see first one, intrusion detection system. So let's say in order to detect a motion of a particular person, or in order to detect a motion of an intruder, let us say this particular device we have placed in some sensor. It can be a PIR sensor or ultrasonic sensor or whatnot. Okay, so this particular sensor is fitted near the main entrance of a house in order to detect the motion of an some person, whoever moves in front of that particular sensor. And once the motion is detected using the IoT device, it need to be alerted to this particular mobile app which is a subscriber model. Now here what happens is this particular sensor which is fitted to the IoT device is considered as the publisher, because whenever the motion is detected, that IoT device will be publishing the data to the mobile app in such that the user can see the motion has been detected, okay, or observe the motion has been detected. Now this particular IoT device with the sensor will act as a publisher. Now as soon as the motion is detected, the IoT device transfers the data or the transfer the required sensor data to the MQTT broker. Now here this particular MQTT broker is nothing but a cloud platform which will be storing this particular data. Now whatever the data is stored in this particular MQTT through MQTT broker cloud, that data will be transformed to this particular mobile app. Now this particular mobile app will be holding complete data related to the IoT device attached to the sensor. Okay. Now this mobile app, as soon as the motion is detected, it gathers or receives the information with the help of MQTT protocol, such that the user, whoever is using this mobile app, can observe or see that there is an motion detected at this particular end. Okay, so this is how the MQTT broker uh, helps or behaves between the publisher and an subscriber. This is one of the example of an intrusion detection system. Now coming to the another application, remote lighting control. So if you see the diagram over here, so this is the remote lighting control where you will be controlling or monitoring a particular home appliance or an home lighting system or home automation through a mobile app. Okay. Now see here. So this particular mobile app, okay, so it will be publishing the data with in the form of some on off buttons or on off switches. Okay. Now this between this particular mobile app which publishing the data, okay, that will be handled by the MQTT broker here. Now whatever the mobile app data received by the MQTT broker, based on the data, the MQTT broker will be sending the signals to the IoT device connected to the lights or a fan. Okay. Now, based on this particular mobile app instructions, the device, the light or a fan will be switched on or switched off according to the user given inputs. Now, what's happening between the home automation, which is fitted to the lights and fans, and between the mobile application where the user is using it, there uh, is an mediator or a broker, which we are calling it as MQTT broker. So this particular mobile app subscriber don't know what the device actually is at the other end, and this particular home automation device don't know from where this particular signal or the input is getting. So in between, MQTT is a third party which will be controlling or taking care of this inputs and outputs between the mobile app as well as the home automation device. Okay. So this in this way the mobile app users can interact with the app in order to turn the lights on and off. Okay. Now coming to the code, as if at all you want to build some intrusion alerting systems or this particular kind of home automation systems for using an MQTT server or a protocol, we need to use some set of Arduino code, okay, for internet connectivity, external libraries and some standard functions. So in order to use that code, we need to use the external libraries. As I said, internet connectivity, which is Wi-Fi is used over there, and in order to publish the data with respect to MQTT, and in order to subscribe the data with respect to MQTT, all these things to all these parameters need to be considered. Okay. Coming to the external libraries, the first thing what we need to consider is libraries with SPI.h. SPI.h means serial peripheral interface.h. It's a header file or an external library. The next header file is Wi-Fi.h. As we are using wireless fidelity for the internet connection, we need to go for an Wi-Fi.h. Next, as we are using MQTT protocol, we need to go for a library like publish subscribe client.h. In short, we call them as pub sub client.h. So these are some external libraries. And in order to have the internet connectivity, we are going for an like a header file or the library Wi-Fi.h. And coming to the data publish and subscribe using MQTT, we have IP address of the MQTT broker where we need to use like this character or char server iot.eclipse.org. And if you are using an MQTT broker, always you need to use a port number called 1883 1883. Okay. And if at all you want to put any string, you need to use like character topic with some uh, message. Here we are using some test message, something like that. Okay. And coming to the standard functions, as you know, the standard functions in the Arduino are void setup and void loop, right? Okay. Coming to the MQTT broker with respect to the standard setup and the void setup and the void loop, we are going to see what are those. So coming to the void setup in the Arduino functions, generally we go for serial monitoring, right? So the serial port will be initialization with respect to serial.begin with a baud rate of 9600. As we all know, in order to connect to the internet, we use connect to internet function. Okay. And once if you want to connect to the MQTT broker, you need to use like publish subscribe client dot connect of Arduino client. And if it is connecting, you need to make some note or a message like connecting to the MQTT broker, right? So you can put the message like connecting to MQTT broker in serial.println. Okay. So if it is connected, you will be printing a message like connection to MQTT broker is successful. Okay. Now If you want to subscribe or if you want to publish, okay, you will be using some commands like pub sub client dot subscribe with some topic, or else pub sub client dot publish with some topic. Whatever the message you want to publish or subscribe, that will be used using these particular commands. Otherwise, if it is not successful or MQTT broker is not successful, we'll be trying to print a message like serial.println connection to the MQTT broker has been failed. Okay. So this is how the syntax of this particular MQTT protocol for a particular IoT applications is made. Okay. And this will be keep on moving in a loop like pub sub client dot loop. Okay. These are the basic functions we come across. And coming to the output screen, what it looked like is this one. So these are the publish, subscribe, MQTT log messages where you can see connection successful, attempting the connection. So you can see the connecting to the MQTT broker. If it is successful, it shows successful. If it is not successful, it shows us failed, something like that. Okay. So this is the complete output screen, what it looks like. Thank you.